Good morning, Coyotes, and welcome to chapel. I'm praying for you. What's your first thought when someone says that to you? Maybe for some you think, that's awesome, thanks, now I'm inspired to pray too. Or maybe your response is more like, thanks for not really doing anything for me. There are many people out there that really doubt the power of prayer, believers and unbelievers alike. The power of prayer is often called into question. When there are tragedies that occur, like shootings, for instance, there are some people that respond to that by saying that they're praying for the people involved or praying about the situation. I'm sure you've seen responses to comments like this in which others will say how worthless those prayers are. They view it as a cop-out or something that has no value because there isn't an immediate, tangible result. Without something that they can see, prayer is an unconvincing sentiment for some. Once, when I was about 8 years old, I asked my mom if I could get a scooter. I had seen some kids using one and decided that it was the best thing ever and I needed to have one. You know what she said? Why don't you pray for one and we'll see? So I did. I spent all of 3 days probably praying for it, but I got burnt out because I didn't have an immediate result. Looking back, I realized I didn't have a spiritually based perspective on prayer. Prayer isn't something magical that just drops whatever you want out of the sky. It's about laying your heart bare before the Lord and spending time communicating with Him on a deep level. He's like that friend you can't spend more than one day without talking to, but also so much more than that. When you ask for something from God, you can be sure that He'll answer that prayer. He might say yes, or no, or not right now. Whether or not He answers in the way you want Him to, you can be sure that whatever the answer is, He will do whatever it takes to bring you closer to Himself. Here's our reading from Matthew chapter 7. Which of you, if your son asks for bread, will give him a stone? Or if he asks for a fish, will give him a snake? If you, then, though you are evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father in heaven give good gifts to those who ask Him? Take the time to experiment with prayer. If God truly is who He says He is, then we can expect good answers to our prayers. Just pray. What have you got to lose? Amen. God's blessings on your day, everyone.